Hello everyone, welcome to Indian share market actions and expectation for February first week. Which is the trading week of 29th January to 2nd February. What are the expectation? What are the key subjects to be focused? So that we are going to discuss in this video. So if you are watching our channel for first time, please subscribe to the channel Share Market C2C to get our regular updates. Let's get into the video. This is our agenda for discussion today. So let's firstly discuss a quick wrap up of the last week, how it's closed and what are the things been happened previous week. So last week we can say almost like a 1% downfall. We both in Nifty and Sensex, which was ended around 1352 in Nifty, and Sensex ended around the range of 70,700. So continues to that, we can see technically the market is in the bearish territory. As we see, there is a FIA continuous selling relentlessly, and equally the DIA has been trying to support the market, but they couldn't reach even 50%. Where the key thing what we have noticed is that SEBI, they have told there will be additional norms for the FIIs for maintaining that position, so which they are holding in the shareholding. They have to provide additional supporting things. So those are the some of the key things where why the FIIs are net sellers, and also there is a reason why the FIIs are net sellers, because the US bond yields is continuously been above more than 4%, where we have keep on saying that that is the main reason why the FIIs have been sellers, and they are back, they are getting more benefit with the US bond yields itself. So the FIIs, they have sold almost for like 12,000 crores worth for the previous week, and same equally the DIAs have brought for around 9,700, which they couldn't match for the previous week. And also for the full month, they have sold all FIIs sold around for 35,000, where the DIAs they purchased for almost for 19,000, almost nearly we can say 50%. So continuing to this, we have more expectation and actions for this week. We have to see how FIIs are going to behave, so then which we can have a trend setup for the coming week. So the major important indexes which they have performed is only the pharma index have performed well with more than 1.7%. However, the most worst hit the index or the reality index, which hit down almost like a 4.5%. And bank Nifty, yes indeed, because of the results after the banking sector, which mainly with Hdfc and ICICI and Axis Bank, the Nifty Bank Index fall around like 2.6%, and PSU banks also, which is interconnected with the banking Nifty, also down by 2%. So we have to see all these factors related to the banking sector being factored in, means we can see some up movement with the banking sector, where there is some key news about the Hdfc, where the RBI have given approval to increase their stake by almost like 9.9% in Hdfc. And in US market also, Hdfc performed well. It's showing almost like a 3.5% up during the last week. So we can expect some the similar opening can be seen in the Hdfc Bank in Monday opening. Then we can expect the market to open around 100 points plus. However, currently GIFT Nifty is indicating 50 points higher only. The Asian market, how it's going to open, then we can see some expectation for tomorrow with the bank Nifty actions. So coming to the weekly expectation of coming week, the key information about the global and Indian key data. Yes, this is to be most watchable for this week, which the first is about Fed, which it is going to be a non-event. So they are going to have a discussion about how the rate cut interest notification is going to happen, which they are expecting 3 rate cuts for the year of 2024. They kept there during their last meeting, the rate will be the interest rate will be unchanged with 5.25 to 5.50%. However, the Fed focal point with Jerome Powell statement will be keenly watched if any clues is there about when they are going to have their rate cuts, which is almost, if it is in the March first quarter, then we can see direction of up movement in US market. So this meeting is very important for this coming week, which is going to held on January 30th and 31st. Next is also the internal news for India, where they will be the market will be having attention about the auto sales numbers, which will be coming on February 1st. So based on that, we will see an action on the auto sectors. Next, the foreign exchange reserves for the previous week ended. The RBI will be releasing on February 2 about the reserves data. Then the key data what to be watched is the US jobs data for the weekly jobs data, Japan unemployment rate, China PMI data is coming, UK PMI data, and UK interest rate decision also on board during this week, which also give a trend of European market how they are going to perform, and Asian market with Japan and China how they are going to react with their data coming for this week. So those are the key data that should be watched during this week from globally. And the very important data now next we are going to discuss is about our budget, which is going to happen on February 1st. That is going to be a key trend for this week to trigger how the market is going to behave. However, this budget is going to be an interim budget, which going to be short term, as we are heading for the election during the month of May. So we can expect any time during this month the election commission may announce about the date for the upcoming election. And if the budget, which is the interim budget, also meeting the capex requirements, which also exceeding with the previous year budget, then we can see some setup of actions during coming week. The Feb 1st, it is a Thursday, it's a weekly expiry day of Nifty, so one should be very careful doing their weekly options positioning with weekly or monthly. For next 3 months it's going to be very critical. As you know, the VIX is going to shot up. Currently it's in the range of 13 levels. Whenever during the results are heading, the VIX used to shot up till to the range of 30 to 35. So always please be very careful. The option sellers should have a very keen backup to adjust their positions in case of going in any non-directional. The volatility will be seen more. So the keen advice is not to have any bet on any direction until you have a clue on this. So coming to that, so the GDP data, the growth, they are expecting like 10.5% based on the budget of 24-25. So those will be expected news from the budget. So based on that news, the budget news on February 1st, the market is going to have a direction as well. Coming to some of the current actions, what you'll be expecting, there are 300 plus companies will be releasing their results. The key results will be watched is ITC, which one of the key stock that to be watched based on their results. Hindustan Unilever fallen down after the result, so ITC will be giving a trend set for the FMCG stocks. Bajaj Finance coming out results on Jan 29, and L&T on Jan 30, Sun Pharma on 31st, Maruti Suzuki on 31st, Titan on 1st of February, Adani Ports 1st of February. These are some key stocks to be watched in Nifty stocks. Apart from that, there are some other stocks like NTPC, Adani Enterprises, BPCL, also stocks to be focused this week. So based on the results, their direction can be identified. Coming to the F&Qs, so we no need to discuss more into it. As we know, currently it ended with 21,400 range. So unless the range of 21,700 level is taken out, we cannot find a direction on the upside. We have seen so many support level on the downside from the range of 21, 100, 200, 300 levels. So we expect this week the market will be ranging in between 21,200 to 21,800 level. So consolidation seems to be continue during this week and during this month as well. So as we said, the more open interest on the call side is seen at 21,300. Also, the open interest on the put side is also seen at 21,300, which indicating the market will not make a higher move on either side. So, which will be a consolidation during this range. That's how the technical indicators are showing. So, there are some key results of key actions which going to be a dividend for some of the key stocks, and also bonus issue which we have given here. So you can stop pause to see, understand which stock you are holding and you want to increase the stake, or the ex date and record date. As there are more numbers, we cannot go through all of these stocks. Next, about the IPO coming week, there are some key listings which is on the main board. There is a APAC Durable will be listing on Jan 30, and Navo Agritech will be listing on Jan 31st, and BLS E-Services, which their IPO worth of 310 crore will be open for subscription on Jan 30th and will be closing on February 1st. Coming to the SME sector side, Mega Therm Induction, Harshdeep Hortico, Mayanak Cattle Food and Bauji Studios will be open for subscription on January 29th, while Gabriel Pet Straps will be open on January 31st. So that's it for this week. I hope the coming week, what are the expectation, what are the key news is been given you with combined information. So any gap down, please utilize the opportunity. And key watch stock to be watched is the banking sector and HDFC Bank, how it's going to react. Then it will give a trend for us. So if you like this video, please support us subscribing and press bell notification, share to your network. Thank you. Stay safe, invested.